Hi, I'm Richard Byrne. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a soundboard activity by using TinyTap. Let's go ahead and take a look here at my TinyTap account, and I'm going to create a game. I'm using my free TinyTap account here, and just like all other TinyTap activities that I've done in this series, we're going to start by giving it a name, and this game is going to be about America's pastime, baseball. So I'm going to call it All About Baseball. And now let's use the creation packs and choose a style for our first slide of the game. And I like that style. Now I'm going to use a blank layout, and I'm going to add some text to it and call it All About Baseball. And I'm going to highlight that text so that I can change the size and I can change the style. I can even adjust the positioning there. I'm going to change that style one more time. Maybe I'm going to use that font. Click done. And now I can still click and drag to enlarge that and place it where I like on the screen. Now, I could use the integrated image search to find some pictures about baseball, or in this case here, I'm going to upload a picture I have on my desktop about baseball. There's a picture of a baseball. Let's add that to my slide, and I'm going to add another one. Repeating that same process, I have that baseball diamond. And I'm going to click and drag and put that on my slide as well. So now I have my title slide created, and we next want to create another slide. And so let's click on the left-hand side here, and we can add a slide. Now I could duplicate this one, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to duplicate the slide. And now I have, again, All About Baseball, but I want to edit this slide. And yes, I'm going to delete that element. And I'm going to make this image larger and move my font around this way and center that up. Now, I'm going to create a soundboard activity. And there are three types of soundboard activities that I could make. This first one is going to be a really basic tap to learn more about the objects on the screen. So I'm going to set the activity type here of soundboard. And then I'm going to circle or trace parts of the field. And you can see there I have now traced home plate. And I'm going to record myself saying this is home plate. This is home plate. This is where the batters start, and this is where they hope to finish. And now let's go on and do the same thing here. This is first base. We'll do the same thing here. This is second base. A player who hits a double will stop here. And then let's do third base. This is third base. A player who hits a triple will stop here. So now I have added sounds to all four spots here on the field. And on the left-hand side, I'm going to use the record instructions. And I'm going to record some instructions for my students. Tap on each of the bases to learn their names and a little bit about them. And so now I have my soundboard all set up I'm going to close this out and let's preview it to see how a student would see it. Tap on each of the bases to learn their names and a little bit about them. So a student will see here, tap. This is home plate. This is where the batters start. And so they would do that for each of those 4 bases. Now that's a really basic soundboard activity, and it's great for just learning a little bit of information about what's on the screen. But in this next activity, we're going to use the soundboard in conjunction with the link to the next page option so that students can learn more about the information. So let's go ahead and hit that slide button. And I'm going to duplicate this slide again. But I'm going to clear the activity for now, because I'm going to add in some new things to replace what I had previously put in there. And I want to add in one more slide. And so for this slide here, I'm going to edit the content of the slide because I want to go back in and use that same style. And I'm going to add an image of a baseball player. I'm going to use that integrated image search right there and find an image of a baseball player. Now, I want to use one that's royalty free, so I'm going to choose that option. And now I'm going to pick this one here. So I'm going to have that image of a baseball player standing at home plate or swinging a bat at home plate. And I'm going to add some text. And you can see there's my text. Now I want to edit that text so that it fits in that column a little bit better. There we go. So there's my text. And I'm going to record some sound here. So let's set activity. And I'm just going to say something. Home plate is where the batter stands and tries to hit the ball that is thrown by the pitcher. And so now I have that added in. Now let's go back to my slides. And in slide 3 here, where I have all about baseball, I'm going to add a soundboard once again. So let's do soundboard. So again, I'm going to set that activity. I'm going to do soundboard. I'm going to trace home plate. And I'm going to go here and select jump to page. And I'm going to have the students jump to page 4 so that they learn more about home plate. And I can still go over here and record some instructions. Tap on home plate to learn more about what the player does here. And so now we have that set up so that a student who sees the soundboard and uses the activity will jump to more information about home plate. Home plate to learn. Home plate is where the bat. So we can see there the student tapped on home plate and then went to the page that had more information about home plate. Now we're going to do one more activity with the soundboard. That's called a multiple answer activity. And so let's go here and go back into our slide navigator. And I'm going to duplicate my All About Baseball slide again. I'm going to duplicate that one. And we'll see it's added to the end here. And I'm going to clear the activity from this one. And for this multiple answer activity, I'm going to ask my students the question of what bases does a player touch when they hit a triple? So let's set an activity. We're going to do Soundboard again. So we set our activity. We're going to do Soundboard. We're going to trace the bases. Now, in this case here, I'm going to trace first base. Yes, that's one of them. I'm going to trace this one. Good job. And here. Woohoo! You hit a triple. Now, I'm going to go over here to our more options, and I'm going to turn off hints. I'm going to have confetti. I'm only going to let them tap one time for each attempt, I should say. And I'm going to record some instructions. Tap all the bases that a player would touch when they hit a triple. And so now let's go and preview this little multiple answer activity. Tap all the bases that a player would touch when they hit a triple. Yes, that's one of them. Good job. Woohoo! You hit a triple. So those are 3 ways you can use a soundboard activity type in TinyTap. To learn more about TinyTap, click the links in the description of this video and learn other types of games and activities you can make with TinyTap. As always, for more things like this, please check out freetech4teachers.com or subscribe to my YouTube channel.